Good morning, everyone. T-Speaker 222 XRP Future Millionaire with the side bet on XLM and Future Digibyte OG. So, guys, if you're new to the channel, this is not going to be easy. If this is your first video you've ever watched in here, well, all I can say is don't be Bob. Oh, what does that mean, Tom? Well, that simply means don't ask me questions that I openly answer in every single update I do. Don't come in here and watch one video and think you know it all. Don't come into my comments and be a dick. Don't be a Bob. Well, Tom, what do you think's gonna happen? When I already answer it time and time again. So for the newcomers, it's also gonna be difficult because I do next level tactical analysis. And what that means is I do something that very few of you will ever see on YouTube. Well, not to this accuracy. You'll never see it unless you're watching Vincenzo's Gold Crypto Investing. Another one who's dead accurate all the time. But I do next level technical analysis. I keep you ahead on the charts. If you need a small sample size of what I do, there's a 1.5-minute clip from 10 days ago that I just posted, my last video. And it shows you my Bitcoin call, step by step. I even hit the bottom and the retrace in the immediate short term. So I've been calling this crash since Bitcoin was at 64,000. XRP was in the $90s. You know, all the shit was up 60, 65%. Everybody called me crazy. So that is what you get when you come to this show. You get an unbiased look on the charts. I do it in a next level technical analysis so that you, the retail investor who doesn't know how to read a chart, isn't getting bent over a barrel every day simply because you don't have the skills needed to be a successful trader. Whether that's day trading or long holding, you need to know what the charts are saying, because if you're a long holder, there's nothing worse than losing 85% when you could have bought 85% more on the bottom, because you're a long holder after all. So being a long holder, you'd want to have as much to hold for a long time as possible, eh? Well, I could just throw more at the bottom. Well, Bob, that's your problem. Not everybody has a bunch of money, and they need to increase their position and try to become a little more wealthy and in a better position to take care of themselves and their families. So if they have somebody like me who can read the charts, they can get in and out and not have to worry about missing out on the tops and the bottoms. Well, you're a douchebag, and I don't give a shit what you say. And that's what everybody says to me. Well, Tom's a douche. No, actually, I am enlightened and I know what's going on in the world around me, which most of you small-minded simpleton would call me a douche. Like Bob. But I spread it thin. I tell my audience, get with it or get the fuck out, because I need real. If you're not real, get the fuck out. There's no problem that you're not real and you're not open and you don't know what's going on in the world. That's fine. But when you come in here, you're going to have to live in my world. And my world's a lot more evolved than yours, I promise you. I don't live in the third dimension. I live in the fifth. So what you guys see arguing with politics and Democrat, Republican, right versus left, I just call you guys morons. Because you divided yourselves from each other, and now we can't conquer the old government. And they know it. Hook, line, and sinker. The Khazarians have been doing it a very long time. Or the Kazakhstan, whatever you want to call them. So stop fighting with each other. Stop fighting with me. The evidence is so overwhelming now in the last 9.5, 10 weeks. There's not a single time, if you're actually paying attention, that you can point me to my show and say I cost anybody money. I keep you days and days ahead. The only time you could ever come on here and say, hey, you're full of shit, is if you came into an intraday trading episode where I was trying to show day traders and you fucked it up. I've been on XRP since 43 cents, had everybody out at $1.70, 144 max. I've been watching this for a long time, so if you're in here and you're new, sit down, shut up, take notes. If you have to, watch this video twice, because you're going to get mind fucked, and don't come to me in my chat explaining to me why I'm a douchebag, because then you'll be like the rest of the other 500 Bobs. Well, is that why you banned me, Tom? Well, not you, Bob, because I need you. But the other 499 Bobs have been banned. So we could have getting close to 3,000 subscribers. But I actively ban people that ruin the buzz, that ruin the flow, that don't have big hearts, and that want to bring down and rain on everybody else's parade, or if they personally attack people in my audience. You can personally attack me, but if you choose to personally attack anybody in my audience, it's an instant ban. I don't play that game, neither should you. So this is still the same bullshit. If you don't know what's going on, go watch my last 2 videos this morning. I told you we're on a cup and handle. And now we're finishing the cup and handle. I told you we're building a head and shoulders. That's going to be massive. We're finishing the head and shoulders. That's massive. And this is going to come crashing down. We're in the support zone, but it's acting as resistance, as you can see. And I can already tell you this is death. 1.58 million. We get up here and we're decreasing in volume. For such a great run, wouldn't we have had an increase in volume, not decreasing as we get to the top? Well, it's still good to get up there. Yeah, but if you get in here, you get slaughtered, Bob. Slaughtered, Bob. So, this is Bob's dead man bounce. So, we have the Lewis lines. We have OSU as resistance. We have Michigan as support, which ended up being the Lewis lines. And now we have Bob's dead man's bounce. Well, Tom, I take offense to that. Why is that, Bob? Well, it makes me sound like a moron. Well, Bob, that's the first time you've openly acknowledged you are a douchebag. Well, Tom, you're the douchebag. Yeah, but Bob, we have to call it Bob's Dead Man Bounce. Sponsored by Bob. Well, I'm not sponsoring shit. Well, then, Bob, pay attention to the chart so you don't get shysted and heisted and fleeced by the criminal gangster cartel, as Vincenzo's Gold Crypto Investing always says. Well, Vincenzo sounds like a douche. Bob, is everybody a douche who gives good information? Well, I know everything. And there you have it, folks. The most uninformed are the ones who claim they know it all. Well, I banged your mom. Oh, now we're going to cheap shots, Bob, huh? Irrelevant, erroneous, and figments of your imagination. Well, Bob, I would venture out to say you've never been laid. Well, oh, douchebag, Tom. All right, guys, so you get what the Bob personality is. Don't be a Bob. Don't do I did your mom jokes. That's childish. If you have to use a I did your mom, well, clearly you're a Bob. What was that, Tom? So just let this play out, guys. Don't get yourself trapped. No reason for me to go through them all. They're all at their upper resistance. And if they were going to pop any higher, you would have had an increase in volume. This is embarrassing. These pushes are embarrassing. It's just the retail investor is going to get even more sucked in, and they're going to lose percent by percent by percent. It happens. We keep getting lower lows, lower highs. It's a recipe for a crash, and it's already happened 65% roughly. So get with it or lose the rest of your portfolio. T-Speaker 222 XRP Future Millionaire with a side bet on XM and Future Digibyte OG. Want to join Tom's Army for $9.99 a month? Links in the description. I'll have it in every video title now. At the very end, it'll say Join Tom's Army. So you don't even have to go to the video description. You can just go to the title now. Make it nice and simple. We have 162 active members of Tom's Army in the first 3.5 weeks. I am very, very blessed about that. If you want to donate, links in the description. I am still looking for my first special, welcoming, heartfelt donation of the day. Will it be you? Well, I wouldn't donate shit to this guy. Why is that, Bob? Well, you gotta put those bullshit out. Why is it bullshit, Bob? Well, didn't we just go up from 78 cents and you're calling a crash? You know what, Bob? I don't got time for this. I'm sure somebody else will ask this. Well, just remember, you're a douchebag. Stay blessed.